Right, this morning's job, so I read online that apparently this little thing back here can be used as an extra feed for a fuel burning heater. So I'm gonna disconnect that, take this apart, have a look inside, see if I can connect some fuel lines and take it all down, and see whether I can do that rather than any kind of other weird bits and bobs. So I used a chisel to knock this around, put the hoover around, got rid of all the dirt because I don't want it going inside the tank. And yeah, let's see how this works. Okay, so looking at it, we just have a look underneath. It is a blank hole. That's not the feed for it, but it's that blank pipe there. So what we're going to do is get some piping and some Jubilee clips, feed the pipe down into that, and then there's a nice little recess here which can run to the bottom of the tank, which is where we'll run the fuel line to. Okay, so here's the starting point. Got a inline filter, some Halfords vacuum hose, which will be perfectly fine for diesel. Got this that came with a diesel heater and a box of clips. So this is working quite well. I've heated up the bottom of the tube, slid it over, just about to stick that in there like that. So you might be wondering what I'm about to do. So gonna get the pipe, gonna feed it, if I can find the bloody end of it. There we go. Gonna feed the end of that through there. If I can find the bloody hole. That's gonna go all the way through and then all the way to the bottom of the pump down there. So it's going to get clamped there and there, providing a nice airtight seal, hopefully. So I highly recommend heating the tube up before trying to fit that tube through, because it was quite a tight fit. There we go, job done. I realise this is not an option for most of you, because taking the fuel tank out is genuinely a pain in the bum of a task, but I thought, whilst I've got it out, I don't think I'm going to fit it this week, but I do have a diesel heater which will be getting fitted in future episodes. But I thought, being proactive, we'll get that job done and then it's ready to be used. So it's on the low pressure side, so there's no direct feed whatsoever. I'm going to put an inline fuel pump in, a fuel filter in there, but that's connected. It's sealed at both ends. Unless the Land Rover turns upside down, which I think I'll have slightly more problems. I don't expect there to be any leaks from that, so all good. Now to put it back together. So job finished, cap's back on. Just to relieve any pressure when it goes back under, I'm going to feed it that way through there, and the main pipes are going to come over the top before it then feeds out over the side where the diesel heater is going to go. So it might seem like a bit of a weird setup, but giving the diesel heater a bit of a test before fitting it. Everything's working well and it's pushing out some lovely heat. So that works.